I'm back, baby!
Alright, so we're going to do the good, bad, and the ugly. It's been a week and a half since the Aim54 missiles got their update and their boosting and behavior. And there's been another update today on the 4th of February. And I'm launching on a low-flying target. This is the ugly. There's also going to be the bad and the good. So the ugly is that for some reason this particular missile and the subsequent missile both boost into space and fail to come back down. They go up pretty much vertical, even though I had a nice lock on a hostile at about 50 miles, but the missile decided to go loft into space, lose all of their speed, and then come back down on the target. That's, I would say, is the ugly. I'm not sure why this happened. I don't know if that's because I was in track while scan auto. I had the plane locked and I never lost lock the entire time, except that for some reason the Phoenix just pretty much went vertical up to about 70,000 and then lost all its speed. Alright, I said to myself, I'm going to launch a second one. This time I am quite a bit closer to the target. The first one is still flying around dumb in space, but the second launch was from a much closer range. This was 25 miles. I'm at around 4,000. The hostile is still at around 3,000. And the second missile goes up into space as well. Don't worry, things are going to get better. So I don't know if this was a glitch or a fluke or what have you, but this missile climbed up to, I don't know, climbed into outer space and broke itself. It started to come down, but it didn't have any energy to do that. I think it got to about 40,000 before it started coming down. Alright, so I decided to get on the 6 o'clock of this bomber and to shoot him in the butt from about 4 miles. Beautiful shot. The bomber went down without any hesitations. The missile did not lose very much speed while it was chasing him down in PAL launch. So this is all better news now. So we're getting to the good here. So the missiles do have speed even at low altitude, and they are dragging a little bit less and they're guiding a lot better. So that was a perfect splash, 4 miles. The bomber had no chance. Next up, high altitude launch. I am at about 25,000, launching at a enemy F-15 at 35,000, who is semi-beaming me. The missile goes off at a 55-mile range, climbs up into space, maintaining its speed, which is really important. I mean, if the missile is climbing and it's maintaining speed, that's what we care about the most. Not sure if this was just a bad shot on my behalf, but also the plane was not head-on. He was somewhat beaming me, and I do lose lock on the plane. Watching the missile ballistics, though, it arrived at the plane at Mach 1.8 and passed the plane just around a Mach, so that could have been a splash. Alright, let's get into slightly better things here. This is a head-on approach against an F-16 who's closing in on me. I'm at Mach 1.4 approximately, and I launch at, I believe, 55 miles here on this target. So good closure rate on the F-16, that's a hostile. Good closure rate on my behalf. Phoenix is out, and it's cruising along. So keep in mind, this was a, let me just confirm here, it was a 64-mile launch if I'm not mistaken. Phoenix closes the distance, maintains its speed, and I did assist it by being just over Mach 1.3 at the launch. I did the exact same launch earlier when I did the previous test. The Phoenix ran out of power and missed. I think it was terminal phase at around 600 knots. In this particular case, once the Phoenix goes active, it does not lose very much speed. It actually makes a nice clean turn. You can see it right here, and then comes right down on the F-16 for a splash. So this is the really good. So Phoenixes are once again viable. They're not doing crazy turns. They're not doing crazy drag. And then we've got a follow-up shot here on an F-18. This is a Hornet coming at me, and I will execute a launch on him from approximately 50 miles. So I'm going to get him get a little closer. Once I cross the, I think it was around 48 miles, 48, 45 miles, somewhere around there. 45-mile launch, hostiles at 36, I'm at 34. I'm actually rocking Mach 1.7 here, so I'm pretty quick. So we get a nice solid splash on this F-18 as well, and severe damage. So the Phoenixes are back, they're definitely working, and let's keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully we don't get some other crazy misbehaviors. If you've liked this video, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and let me know what you think.